I'm so grateful for you all. Thanks for your likes, thanks for your support, thanks for watching, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. I do appreciate. I got 10 subscribers and 25 views on my last videos. We can do better, and I know that we will. So guys, as you can see from the title of this video, I'm gonna be doing a story time. This is crazy because this story time is something that I've always wanted to do, just so that I can get it off my chest. Oh my god. Anyways guys, let's dive straight into this story time. It probably would have a part 2, but let's just see how it goes. So guys, story time about how I met my first boyfriend. Please get your popcorns ready, get your tissues ready, whatever you need, just make sure it's on standby. So guys, please don't skip this video, by the way, watch it till the end. Thank you. Okay, so guys, story time about how I met my first boyfriend, and probably my only boyfriend, because I've never been in a serious relationship after that, and it was just maybe like 2 years back when we broke up. I met him through a mutual friend of ours who, when I first moved here, I didn't know a lot of people. So let's give him the name, let's call him G. So when I met G, I met him through a mutual friend whose name was O. So don't forget O and G. So O was like, oh, I have a friend, he's single, and he's a nice guy, would you like to meet him? I was like, I'm still young. He was like, you guys will get to know each other. It's not like you guys are gonna rush things and all that. So I was like, oh, okay, who am I to say no? Like, basically, because then I hadn't even experienced what it was really like to be in a relationship. Mind you, I was 16 going on 17 when I met him. So, and he was like 28. Yeah, because I remember when we broke up. No, he was 27, because when we broke up, he was already 30. So when we started dating, okay, I met him the first time. When I met him the first time, he wanted to sleep with me like on the first hour where I met him. And if you've ever been in a relationship with a Nigerian, I'm so sorry to put it in, I'm so sorry to generalize, but I feel like that's the main thing. Like, that's what they go on first. Like, they feel like, oh, if I'm being captivated by the poo-poo, by the banana, then I can love her. But me being 16, bro, I was a virgin, so I was like, bro, if you really like me, you have to get to know me, and you have to wait, because I'm not gonna do this right now. And at first I was like, oh, okay, cool. We went, we had pizza. I can never forget. We had Roman's pizza, and I had the pineapple one, and he also liked it. It was so funny because, like, you know what people say about, oh, people who like eating pineapples and pizza are disgusting. So it was really nice. For me, I saw it as, oh, maybe we connected. But when I met him, he was very, very uptight, and he was broke, bro. Like, this pizza we're talking about like a small size pizza, and then he was a student at UP. So mind you, he's broke, he's a Leo, he's Nigerian, he's Yoruba. Yeah, that was like, for me, like, that was a lot of red flags. And he was so uptight. Like, he didn't even want me to know anything about his family. He never used to like want to open up. So I'm also like an uptight person. I decided, like, okay, I'm gonna be so free with this person just to make sure that this person feels comfortable around me. Like, I started telling him stuff about myself, stuff about my family, trying to make him feel comfortable around me, just to get to know me, basically. So over the years, like, he became comfortable around me, told me how he became, like, growing up, he came from a very poor background. His mother was like the second wife, and that, like, he had to go work for people to be like houseboy, to be a houseboy for people to make money, and he had to push, he had to make a lot of money to come to SA. Like, bro, when he opened up to me and I actually found out, like, oh, this is what this person really went through, like, I really felt bad for him. Like, you know, a part of me really felt like, wow, sometimes we judge people from the outside. We don't even know what these people have been through. Like, telling me how he got abused by the person he was working for, both sexually and physically. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god, that time I already had feelings for him. Right now I wouldn't say I was in love with him. I would say I had feelings for him because I'm not saying it now because we are broken up. I'm saying because now I understand myself better. Like I know who I am and I know that wasn't love. It was more of me feeling like you're a good guy, I'm a good girl. I don't have the energy to keep opening up myself to someone else. Like, so after opening up to me, telling me everything about his family, so now we're in this relationship for 2 years and I'm pushing, like I want to talk to his mom, I want to, you know, those things. Let's get to know each other better. Let's, you know, include each other's family. So I told my mom, I was like, oh, there's this guy, I like him, blah blah blah. We've been seeing each other for 2 years. Mom was like, oh fine, you can bring him around. My parents are very open-minded people, like they don't mind. But my dad was like, I don't want to see him now. And probably because my dad knew that this one is not serious. So anyways, he did come around my family. My mom saw him and she was like, I'm not sure, but just see where it goes, basically. That's what she was trying to say, like see where it goes and just be patient, just let everything flow. So I used to talk to his mother over the phone. Mind you, she's in Nigeria and she used to, like, you know, she's a very prayerful, you know, those prayerful Nigerian women, you know. So so I went to while we were introducing like each other's parents to each other, like, no, while we were introducing ourselves to each other's parents, meaning that he was meeting my parents, I was meeting his mother, right? And then he started moving weird, like, you know. I went to see him one day, like we were linking up for a date, and then he was like telling me how broke he was, blah blah blah. I was like, oh okay, no problem. Obviously I'm a student, I'm 17 at this time, going on 18, I'm not working. I was looking for money to even start my business. Like I was really looking for money to push my business, so I really needed this guy to come through for me. But he was telling me that he was broke and that we could hustle together, blah blah blah. I was like, okay, no problem, I don't mind hustling with you, you know. Like, you know, that mentality in your head where it's like, oh, hustle together, build together, you guys will stand by each other. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Like, if you want to hustle for yourself, like if you want to hustle at all, hustle for yourself. Don't go busy doing, oh, I want to hustle with a guy, I want to stand by him, I'm gonna stand by him and I'm gonna be the superhero, he's mine. I don't know about any other ethnicity, but African men, you want to hustle with who? They'll forget about you. Let their mother bring another girl to say, marry this girl. You see how they into the garbage, like they never knew you. You know, and you know, now that I think about it, Nick, I was with this guy for like 2 fucking years and he never on his own said, babe, I love you. I never heard it from his mouth. Like, it wasn't in that kind of relationship where we would say, oh, I love you, oh babe, I love you too. It was never that. Like, at first I was like, oh, why is this so close up? So when he started telling me, oh, I'm broke, and he did go to Nigeria, came back, and then he started sleeping on the couch in another of his friend's house, I really felt so bad for him. So whenever I would go to visit, like, I would take food from my father's house, clown, and I would give it to him, and he would be like, oh babe, thank you, I don't know what you'll do without you, because obviously I couldn't give him money. Even me myself, I didn't have money. Like, where was I gonna get from my allowance? Was I gonna give him 200 rands? What was that gonna do for him? So at the end of the day, this guy ended up getting another apartment. Like, he used to stay in, okay, I'm not gonna say the location. So he ended up getting another apartment and we were chilled there. So one day, out of the blue, something just told me. I was around his area, so I was like, let's go inside. Let's go say hi. So at the gates, because like over time, like, he told them, oh, this is my person, just let her in. Because sometimes when I go to the gate, they'll be like, oh, wait for him to come fetch you, blah 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 blah. But like a few months later, they used to let me in to the apartment without like calling him. So just go to the door and then he'll open for me. So I ended ended up going to the gate that day. I even gave the security guard maybe like 50 rand. Was it 50 or 30 rand? I can't remember the exact amount, but I know I gave the guy money so that even if he was planning to say anything or not let me in, you know, the money always is like oil, always smoothing shit out. So I gave that security guard the money. I was like, ah, sister, how are you? How you doing? You know, those extra greetings. Me now I was like, sharp. I got in. I went to the house, bruh. Then, like, I didn't used to drink, I didn't used to smoke, I didn't used to do any of those things. And he used to tell me, oh, I don't drink, I don't smoke. I used to see this guy like some sort of angel or so. So I get into the house. I knock first of all, and I'm hearing people's voices. I'm like, what's happening here? I get into the house. I knock. No, the noise stopped, but the music is still playing. I see somebody trying to look at me from the window. I just stood there. He opened the door like, babe, what are you doing here? I just pushed him. I get inside. I see two girls, and there are two girls, and then there's him and his friend. So that means there are 4 people. They're smoking, they're drinking, they're just having a good time basically. So I didn't want to sit down in the living room so that it wasn't going to be awkward. I went inside, I sat down there. While I was sitting down there, he came, he was like, babe, oh, you didn't tell me that you were coming, blah blah blah. I was gonna prepare for you, I didn't prepare for you. I only asked him one question, and I will never forget that question in my life. I was like, can you explain to me what is happening? Why are the 2 girls in your house? Because I don't understand. He was like, oh no, those girls are the neighbors and they just came to visit. I was like, okay, I don't like lies, and you know I never lie to you, don't lie to me. Can you show me those girls' apartments? Yo, it became a fight. Like literal fight. He was like, what do you mean? Since he's never lied to me, blah 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 blah. We've been together for years and he's been truthful to me. Then I was like, my nigga, can you just show me these people's apartments? This man thought I was joking. He didn't say anything. He didn't want to show me the apartment. I took myself and my bag. I walked away. He was following me to the gate. I was like, dude, mind you, the girls in the living room, they were not there anymore when I came out of the room with him explaining, and his friend was also gone. So I'm like, why are they leaving if they're just your friends? Like, I'm like, you know what annoys me about men, or let's just say Nigerian men, because I haven't dated other ethnicity, I wouldn't know how those other ones act. What annoys me about Nigerian men is the unnecessary lies. God of mercy, like, how old are you? Imagine you as a 39-year-old man lying to an 18-year-old girl or a 19-year-old girl. For what? Like, why can't you just say, oh babe, I just called these girls out here to have fun? The way I would respect a man that talks to me like that, like, God, oh babe, me and this girl, we just hitting things, we're not that serious, I just want to hit this. Bro, I would respect that guy. I'm not even joking about this shit. I will respect that guy. But Nigerian men always... Okay guys, so as I was saying, right, I don't know if I didn't put this, yeah. So guys, as I was saying, so okay, I left. He was so mad that I left, and then he texted me that, oh, you don't have any right to walk out on me. We've never gotten to that stage where you should walk out on me. And if you know one thing about dating a Nigerian man, they are number 1 in turning the tables. They can turn the tables. And me being 18, I was 17 going on 18 when this shit happened, right? I was like young, no one to talk to. The friend I had then, like, she was so judgy about our relationship, me and this guy, because of the age difference, that I couldn't open up to her and tell her, okay, this is what he's going through, and this is what I'm going through. And then I lost touch with my best friend because, like, she moved to another country and I moved to South Africa here. So, like, we were young then, so I lost touch of her. But now we're together. Rebecca, thanks for always supporting me. I love you, best friend. So this girl, this guy started turning the tables that, oh, I'm always disrespectful, he's trying his best. Now I was like, okay, so okay. And if you know me in real life, male or female, like, if you're complaining about something I did, like, and I don't see my faults in it, my advice is always to leave me alone, like, drop me, go. I'm not scared. Guys, I'm not scared of losing anyone in my life, never. As far as you don't die, like, you just say you're tired, you can go, man. Foot sake, get the fuck out. I don't care, like, I literally don't care about losing nobody. Like, even my parents, if they say, oh, today we don't want you anymore, thank you so much, guys, for taking care of me for the rest of my life, for my half of my life. I'm gone with the wind, straight. Like, no one is ever, I'm never going to be like, please, I'm sorry. So he was like, okay. He was like, oh, you're so disrespectful. How can you walk away? You even come to my house without my permission. Imagine me showing up to your parents' house. I was like, good, let me stop you right there. To my parents' house. If I have an apartment, you are paying the rent, we're together in a relationship, why don't I let you come to my apartment? Because I know it's only you I'm messing with. But because you know that it's not only me you're messing with, that's why you're feeling bad. I was like, me, I can never break up with a guy for cheating. I can never. Yeah. I can, because once you start cheating, I know already. Like, that's how they start moving with their phones. That's how their perfume, cologne, like, they start smelling different. Even the way they start touching you and looking at you, it changed. So I just know that, oh, this one is messing around. So I was like, me and you, we're done. We're cool. Go be with your hoes. I'll do me. Ha. Guys, the way he was begging, hey, you would think that this wasn't the same person telling me that I was disrespectful and that I walked out on him. I was like, what's going on? So, but then young me, being a young girl, then I was like, oh my Lord, God, he's begging me. He really loves me. This person is in love with me. I'm not going to do this to him. Lord, can I just hear this bitch is a clown in the comment section? I was like, I forgive you. But how am I even sure that you're serious about me? We've been dating for 2 years and a few months now, and you've never even said I love you. He was like, no, babe, you know I do. I love you. But with the background I have, guys, a narcissist, like a crazy person, the user will always keep using you. It will be you that will tell yourself, I'm tired of being used. Only you have that key in your hands. So he said, oh, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. And I took him back. I took him back, guys. I took this nigga back for real. And we were rocking shit. He didn't even, okay, no, he did buy me a teddy. He bought me a teddy. We went to a fun company in Maryland then. And I was in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, this is so romantic. And then he's like, sorry, and he's trying to make it up to me. My then friend, she was like, oh, yeah, he apologized. He's probably sorry, man, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, let's just forgive. No problem. The relationship, we continued going. 3rd year now, I'm moving to Free State. Guys, if you want to know what happens, like for part 2, I will do another part 2 for this particular story time because my time is up. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you later.